Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is back. Basic chunk of the deuce out. Text made man that was back and do this and this. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real rise up, fake rise down. Brother, word, preacher, preacher on. Welcome to the Back in Basic broadcast, Back in the Basic. And today's topic we're going to talk about is I want to talk about Bootsy Collins. That's for an unsung preview of the previous episodes. If you don't know who this man is, then you should know. It's Bootsy Collins. Not Little Bootsy, the original Bootsy Collins. From the Funkadelics. That's what the band is. So let's look at this man and based on his life and how he became became the person he is to be the bigger uh, mega star that he is in his career. His real name, William Eric Bootsy Collins, born October 26, 1951, is an American musician and singer and songwriter. Rise to predominant with James Brown. James Brown brought him out and put him in his band before he did his own thing. In the 19, I mean, in the early 1970s, and later with the Proto Funkadelics, Collins drove the bass guitar and huge vocals, and imposed him as one of the leading names in funk. It is. He is a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, inducted in 1997, with with 15 other members of the Funky Funkadelics. All right. Early life. Collins was born in Connecticut, Ohio, United States, on October 27th, October 26, my bad, October 26, 1951. He said that his mother named him Bootsy. I asked her why. He explained to a journalist, and she said, because you look like a Bootsy. I left it at that. His brother, Philip Catfish Collins, 1943 2010, was also a musician. Yep. He and Bootsy are once part of James Brown back band, the Peacemakers. Collins had mainly a strong connection with Connecticut. Yeah, because that's his hometown. A lot of people look up to him, especially his home. They had songs called Get Up and I Feel Like a Sex Machine, helping with James Brown, the song being Wild Red, and Super Bad, Soul Power, Talking Loud, and Saying Nothing. Yeah, and the gun run song. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, he treated me like a son, and being out a fatherless home, I needed that father figure. He really played up to it. I mean, good Lord, every night after we played a show, he called us back to give us a lecture about how horrible we sound. Affect James Brown voice. Nah, not on it, son. I don't hear the one. Give me the one. He would tell me this every show. One night we knew he wasn't sound really good, but we are off. And he called us back there and says, now that's what I'm talking about. Y'all on it tonight. You hit the one. My brother and I look at each other like this mother had to be crazy. We knew in our hearts, and so that we wasn't all that on that show. So then I started to figure out this game. Man, by telling me that I wasn't on it, he made me practice harder. So I just could aggravate what he said and use it in a positive way. So James Brown taught Bootsy Collins, his brother, everything he know. They call him Boozilla. They do call him that, you know. So Bootsy got his own solo, even though he was in the group of the Parliament Funkadelics. Like hit songs like he had an album in 1978 album, Bootsy the Player of the Year, top reaching the top of the R&B album charts and drove the one number one R&B single, Bootsy's Bootsy Zilla. So they came up with their G Funk. G Funk means no, not G Funk. That's Snoop Dogg and them and Dr. Dre. They got the influence of Parliament the Funkadelics. They call it their sound. Bootsy and all the rest of them call it P Funk, Mitch Betcher Funkadelic Funk phonology. So it's like a mother's space circus of a band. You know, no one could do like they do. And he had his first solo in 1980. His first solo album, Ultimate Wave and Sweat Band, on George Clinton Uncle Jam label with a band called as Bootsy Sweat Band. He was credited for co-producer the debut of P Funk, spinning off Zap. Yep, because Zap got their influence from them, but they had their own sound. And then you know, that man can play guitar. You got to give it to him. This man can play his guitar. He's a very deep. He very deep in bass. I can say it like that. So here's his albums. Ultimate Wave, 1980. That's his first album. And the one given the count taken away, 1982. 1982. 1982. What Bootsy is Doing, 1988. Fresh Out of the P University, 1997. Play with Bootsy, 2002. Christmas is for All, 2006. The Official Bootlegged Bootsy CD, 2009. The Funk Capital of the World, 2011. The Worldwide Funk, 2007. Nobody's Perfect and Viral featured Bootsy Collins, 2018. Okay, he was in movies like Madonna and Oddly Pop and Little Richard and The Roots, Questlove, in American TV commercial for Mineral and Rotary Mobile Phone. Bootsy was featured in the 2002 film Stand in the Shadow of Motown. Collins, the character Bootsy and Brother in the Little of Release episode The Music Villain. In 2009, Collins appeared in Everybody Hates Chris episode Everybody Hates Tiana. Bootsy played a alien version of himself in the rated R William Street Spring Break special Freaknik, the musical on Adult Swim in March 2010. I saw that. It's alright. It should have been better. On April 15, 2011, he's appeared on Late with Julie and Holland's performance a familiar snubbly of the funk with Julie. In the fall of 2011, Collins begins being featured in a TV commercial for the Old Navy in which he made boots made by Bootsy to be sold as an Old Navy. He was also featured on an episode of Yo Gumma 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 on Nick Jr. Collins is the voice of Jimi Hendrix in the 2010 documentary Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child, which is based on Hendrix's own words from the letters, interviews, and other picture material. Okay, he had hit songs like "I'd Rather Be With You," and I mean everybody liked that song because it was a trip that Snoop Dogg sang that track, and especially the Baby Boy movie, the way Snoop is singing it, like he was really into the song. You know, "Rather Be With You." I mean, Boosie can make some songs, man. Boosie makes some songs. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, and that's about it. I mean, you know, Bootsy Collins is a legend. Bootsy Collins. So, Fatboy Slim influenced by him. You know. Yeah, he hits Groovy is in the heart. Yep. So he remixed of Jimi Hendrix song "If Six Was a Nine." That was that's reclassic of his song, and that's about it, man. And a lot of people don't know that Collins appeared as a radio DJ in the 2013 video game Grand Theft Auto 5, in which several of his own songs are featured. Yep, it was. And his in January 2019, Collins announced on Facebook that he would be retired from live performance for health reasons. The time has come for me to tell all our. It's time. It's time. The time has come for me to tell all our funk and tears that I will not be playing bass in concerts anymore. I can understand. I have decided to become a coach for up and coming artists. I know you are disappointed. Just think for a moment how I feel. Doc says too much pressure on my inner ears and right hand. Yeah, I had to make my mind up. So I did. In 2019, the Sheriff Ping Pong will continue to funk from this studio, but not live playing bass on stage. I know you got a question. I don't have answers, but maybe one day you will understand. Just remember that this year will be the funkiest year of all of them. Watch it, Boosie, baby. Yeah, that's what I like about Boosie, man. He wrote that he would release a new album this year and that he would continue to work in the studio and mentor young musician, which he is the reason. If you don't think this guy is not the reason, he is. Him and George Clinton. So only thing I can say about this, man, we got much love for you, Boosie Collins, man. You're a legend, and you're definitely a pioneer of this game of music, and your legacy will come, man. Stay on your healthy, and try to make sure you stay on your health as much as you can. Keep hope. God bless. But on next week, we're going to talk about Tina Marie. So I'll see y'all then on the next Sunday, all right? And I got to play a game just for now. So I see y'all another next Sunday and other videos I'm going to do. So I'm going to see y'all next Sunday for another unsung reviews. Unsung reviews of, to take on the previous episodes that I didn't put out on YouTube. All right? All right. It's your boy Domination. That's the back of the basics. You're going to do so. I'll text me. Until next time. All right? All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace.